to Movies That Pop. I'm the Kernel. Let's see what popped up in theaters this week. Phantom Thread is the quintessential art house limited release Oscar bait movie that comes out around this time of year, and it's a very well-made one at that. Daniel Day-Lewis gives what is allegedly his final screen performance, and if it is not his best performance, it's still a reminder of all that he is capable of. Working once again with the brilliantly talented Paul Thomas Anderson, Day-Lewis plays a brilliantly talented artist in his own right, a legendary dressmaker known as Reynolds Woodcock. He is rich, he is meticulous, and just generally speaking, a demanding sort of diva. His world, so carefully constructed to cater to him and all of his artistic whims, is, well, I was gonna say shattered, but I'd rather go with irrevocably changed by the arrival of Alma, who begins as sort of a model/muse, but becomes so very much more by the time it is all said and done. I've gotta say, this film really grew on me, the way that some really great films do. Not that I wish to see it multiple times, or even, well, I don't think I'd want to sit through the entirety of it even one more time due to its slow, deliberate pace. No, I mean that this film burned its characters and story into my memory and left me with indelible images that stayed with me. So much so that when sitting down to recall the film in detail just now for you, complex emotions return to me, and I appreciate the film now more than I did when I first left the theater. There's an odd sort of seduction that goes on with the Phantom Thread between the movie and its audience, between Woodcock and Alma, and later when it seems that Woodcock's affections for Alma have soured and she's becoming just another object for this temperamental artist cast aside, there's a quite fascinating seduction between Alma and Woodcock that takes the movie in some very unexpected places. I have to tell you that the trailer for this film left me sort of scratching my head and honestly kind of bored. Sure, it seemed interesting, I guess, but what was the story? It was a pretty vague trailer. Now, having left the movie, I can tell you it was the perfect encapsulation of the movie. Just tension, beauty, order, turmoil, all painted in subtle brushstrokes by P.T. Anderson, leading to a seriously rich and decidedly off-center emotional experience. Not only are the performances top-notch from Day-Lewis and from Vicky Krieps as Anna, but the cinematography, allegedly done mostly by P.T. Anderson himself but uncredited, is razor-sharp, with shots as meticulously constructed as the garments at the center of the story. Johnny Greenwood delivers another surprising score, this time surprising because of how lush and big and beautiful and classical it is, rather than the experimentations in sonic noise that he was getting up to in his previous scores for There Will Be Blood and his work with the band Radiohead. There are some motifs that definitely repeat here and get stuck in your head, but they have wildly differing effects whenever they do repeat, as the passion and tension takes on surprising new colors. Yes, this is a movie that is more remarkable for how it sounds than even for how it looks. Surprising, I know, for a movie about fashion, but there you have it. Things like scissors cutting through fabric, the shaking of a salt shaker, and in one memorable scene, the scraping of a knife across toast are almost as loud and thunderous and off-putting as the bombs dropping on Dunkirk. Phantom Thread was a unique experience for me, a transporting experience into the lives of truly fascinating people. It works slowly, but surely, engages all of the senses, and ultimately proves for a very nice change of pace. I award it an extra large bag of popcorn. If I seem restrained in my praise, believe me when I say that it is purely the result of the mood this film put me in. I was in this movie's thrall for its entirety, but I don't think I appreciated just how enthralling it was and how unique its story was until well after the spell had worn off. Well, that does it for this edition of Movies That Pop, and that also will do it for 2017 at the movies. Yes, this is my last 2017 movie review, so I hope you all had a great year at the movies with me. Don't forget to follow me, the Kernel, on Twitter, @MoviesThatPop, and click the icon right down there to visit our channel if you'd like to see more. We're only getting started here, so please support us by clicking subscribe while you're there, and by clicking the thumbs up icon below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Phantom Thread in the comments as well. Let me know. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm the Kernel, and I was sent here to ruin your evening, and quite possibly your entire life.